Move into fight number 11. It is brought to you by Australian Balustrades, and introducing first, out of the red corner, Brandon Stowers.
Brandon Stowers, another Pasha Stoyer student fighting out of Southside. You know, he's got Pasha's got quite a few fighters on tonight, and you know these guys are tough. You know they come prepared, and you know that Pasha puts them through the ringer before they step into the cage.
Yeah, fantastic fight on paper here, gentlemen. A couple of Brandons going at it. Weapon X Walsh from Combat Lab, and Stowers, of course, like you mentioned there, Anton, out of Southside MMA, holding a pretty impressive record. 6-2 as an amateur, currently riding a 3-fight win streak too. So Brandon Stowers looking to try and move to a 4-fight win streak here tonight.
And then obviously he likes to keep it simple. Favorite submission on top, the one he can get.
Makes
Favorite
sense.
submission on the bottom, the one he can get. I like where his head's at.
Yeah.
You know, whatever opportunity presents itself, he likes to take.
I mentioned in the during our lunch date earlier today, Anton, that from a grappling stylistic point of view, it's quite interesting matchup here because we have two very contrasting styles of grappling. We've got the pressure-heavy wrestling of Brandon Stowers, whereas Brandon Walsh has a real kind of scrambly jiu-jitsu type style of grappling. So it's going to be interesting to see the two, and I think we're going to see some pretty fun scrambles in this one.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, on paper, as you said, they're very evenly matched, both blue belts. Both have similar records.
And introducing his opponent, out of the blue corner, Brandon Weapon X Walsh.
Brandon Walsh, obviously a huge crowd favorite, fighting out of Coastal Lab.
Combat Lab.
Lab. I'm mixing everything tonight. Coastal Combat, Coastal bloody Lab, no, Combat Lab and Coastal Combat MMA.
All right, and here we
Here's your
have
big
a absolute crowd favorite here at Coastal Combat, Brandon Weapon X Walsh. And I love it when he walks out of this song. X-Gon, give it to you. Here we go, Brandon Walsh. He is an absolute character to have in our gym. He, of course, originally training out of Rhino MMA, recently made the move to the Sunshine Coast, now training out of Combat Lab. He's responsible for about half the fighter names in the gym. He tried to give Dan Staveley the nickname of Big Donger, but coach didn't think that was appropriate, so we went with the Danger.
Yeah.
But he is an absolute pleasure to train with and an absolute savage when it comes to sparring. So Joel doing the patented Combat Lab slap down, and here we have Weapon X now at our prep point getting bassed up. Ryan, you've seen both these boys fight before. Give me your thoughts on what this matchup's going to look like.
I'm going to see a little bit of a feeling out process, I'd say, at the start. Maybe some, you might see a little bit of athleticism at the, early on. The boys are here to win, so we're going to see someone take advantage of something early here. Brandon, the boys look in tremendous shape. It's going to be a great fight. Brandon Walsh enters the Combat Lab fighter to a huge applause. Over to Mr. Morsley.
So, ladies and gentlemen, fight number 11 this evening is an amateur featherweight bout brought to you by Australis Balustrades, and it will be contested over 3 3-minute rounds. And introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, he weighed in at 66.25 kilos and trains out of Southside MMA, holding an amateur MMA record of 6 wins and 2 defeats. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Brandon Stowers. And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, he weighed in at 65.55 kilos and trains out of Combat Lab Martial Arts, holding an amateur record of 2 wins and 2 defeats. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Brandon Weapon X Walsh. And when the action begins, your referee in charge, Thomas Churchill.
The boys are already here.
I don't think either of these boys want it to go to the end, that's for sure. Both looking super fit, super strong.
Both, yeah. Said
No
there's gonna be
feeling
something
out
early here.
process.
It's going to be something early here. I said athleticism will be the first thing we'll see here tonight.
Swapping body
There we go.
kicks.
See that? Straight up.
That's the scrambling ability I was talking about of Brandon Walsh.
Yeah.
It's like trying to hold a fish down when you're on top of Brandon. He just doesn't stop moving.
The boys are throwing down.
Both these boys very respectful in the build-up. Were very complimentary of each other's skill sets. Knew they were in for a tough night at the office, win, lose, or draw.
We're just warming into the fight here now.
I was just there warming in process. God, I'd hate to see when they get comfortable.
Good kick coming here.
So I know this is basically what Weapon X was expecting coming in here tonight. He was expecting a lot of cage work coming from Brandon Stowers. Weapon knew that this is where Stowers fancies himself against most of his opponents, and Weapon X would be no different.
I think he's joined his fingers together under his arse. If he can get his hips in.
He's going to try and get his left knee around that back leg. There we go.
Pasha Stoya does love that outside, that leg trip.
I was just about to say the same thing there, Anton. Seems to be a hallmark of a lot of his fighters, but look at that, Weapon X straight back
up
on the feet.
There's that athleticism I was saying both these guys possess. Here's the knee coming in here. Nice, he's out.
Beautiful framing.
Nice framing out there. Nice head kick. There you go.
Switched that one up from body to head and caught him. Lovely.
Very nice. Punched off that. Nice kick. Brennan looks hey, look at the balance. He looks nice and confident there. There we go. Seeing everything.
Lovely body kick. I think that one.
The hands come down a little bit.
That stung him.
That hands come down a little bit.
He did get stung by a big body kick from Scotty Nicholson
Nice
in that
uppercut.
fight.
Nice uppercut.
What a fantastic opening round in this one. 1 minute still on the clock. Pretty close so far. Weapon probably landing the heavier of the strikes, but Brandon Stowers with some nice cage time. And look at this.
He's got the underhook though. He should be able to lift that up, use it
to peel him back up.
Yep.
Like that outside, pull it in, trap the leg, and
You want to
drag
take
it
the
down.
underhook now at it.
Oh, lovely single leg.
But he'll put the feet on the hips, push the head away, and he'll be up. Use the fence. I'll get back to the fence.
Brendan's
Might go
done a
film
good
a
job
platter.
keeping him away from the fence.
Yeah.
He obviously realised after the first time.
Yeah.
Brandon popped straight back up to his feet.
This is a close round, gents.
Very close.
Who do we give it to? Do we go takedowns? Do we go to a bit of striking? Again, it's I don't understand what the judges are looking at tonight.
I think it's pretty fair to say the two major moments in that round, obviously the takedown from Stowers at the end and probably the wheel kick from Weapon X.
Yeah. Yep. Very close around there. Joel's there speaking to Weapon X there with Ty Duncan. Hopefully we see Ty Duncan back in the cage very soon. It's always good to see him back in there.
I don't know. That means it's going to be a training more.
Yeah, we had a chat with him at the start of the night. He definitely got a few things that he'd like to achieve this year, so it'd be great to see him back in.
He is, I think, probably the most athletic man I've ever shared the training mats with.
Sure.
And, of course, the current Coastal Combat Pro welterweight champ.
Yes.
So, a couple star-studded corners doing their thing. Pasha Stoiler looks like Rafael Vultures doing the work there. Brandon Stowers, Ty Duncan, Joel Zabazvari, as we mentioned, for Mr. Weapon X himself. Here we go. Heading into round two now, gents. Very tight opening round. We couldn't split it in the booth.
The boys aren't even breathing heavy. Hey, they're ready to go again. Fresh.
Yeah, a big focus in this fight camp of Weapon X was to get that cardio right.
Yeah.
He knew that he'd be in for a lot of grappling.
Geez, nice feint. Making him think.
Doing a very good job pummeling,
Yeah,
making sure he
straight
doesn't
away.
get both underhooks.
It's going to be a push away, use the frame. There we go, push away, use your head.
People forget that head is that nut for that first line of defense.
Yeah, that's right. I'd get rid of it. Yeah, you want to use the frame in this area, turn out now. Very good. There we go.
So takedown defense holding up
There's
the
a
Weapon.
body shot here, there's a body shot. Oh, there we
There
go.
it is. Ryan Dunstan with the crystal ball over.
There we go.
Oh!
That's got him.
Oh, that hurt him. That hurt him.
Right knee.
Let's see if Weapon X can look for the finish.
Choke. Rear naked choke. I'd go the choke.
He's got to look to get to the back.
I'd sprawl out, go to the choke. Sprawl that left leg out. Old mate's pretty savvy. He's got to get his left arm up, F-arm up. There you go, he's got the back. There you go, go the arm.
Oh, look at the armbar transition.
Longer, old mate's there waiting. There you go, savvy. It's pretty savvy there. Push the feet on the hips, he's got to get up.
He's got to look to get to his feet here. Wow, big moment there for Weapon X.
Wow.
Anything basic, get back to the fence, start getting up.
Lovely spinning back fist followed by jumping knee.
And he hits that a lot in training too, because he loves the spinning back kick that he hits quite regularly. So people drop the hands thinking the spinning back kick's coming to the body, and he comes high.
Does he look for the Kimura maybe if he's going to get over the top of his head? I'd put my foot on the hip and get up. Brandon Stowers is a little bit dazed still. I think he's just wanting to hold on him here. So a little bit of that time up.
Cover.
He should get up quickly and easy here, Brandon Walsh, Weapon X. Use that overhook. Let's get up. He's going to sprawl back very, very hard here. That's it. And you'll turn off the fence. See what Stowers has got in the tank left, because that was a big shot he took.
Yeah, what a chin on Brandon Stowers.
Oh.
They don't land much cleaner than that.
No. This is a frame knee. No, you want to get off the fence here. Just turn off the fence.
Maybe drop down for an ankle pick if I was Stowers. Try and pull that.
There you go. Get out and I don't know.
Oh, standing guillotine, 30 seconds. That's in pretty tight. That is in pretty tight, it looks like. Difficult to finish here.
Yeah.
Oh, big knee.
Uppercut. We want to be an uppercut now. I'd push away.
Get some space.
Yeah, but get some space. He's working better outside. Old mate's dazed. Brendan's dazed, so that's it. Nice.
Yeah, you know his days when he's shooting from that far away for that double.
Yeah. Oh, big uppercut lands. Weapon X putting in work here in round two. Kicks to the body, down the stretch. Will we see anything big land? Oh, shot after the bell there from Brandon Stowers. He apologises. Looks like the boys are still friends.
There we go. Damn, you'd have to give that. That one's definitely decisive. Weapon X on that round.
Man, I hope we can get a replay perhaps of that spinning back fist. I only just caught the end of it. I was looking down at my notes, so if our production team could be so kind, we'll see if we can get a replay of that for the viewers and myself.
Stowers' eyes, he's back.
Here we go. So this is the shot that Weapon landed.
The uppercut and spin as he turned out this way, eh?
Oh, that was beautiful, gentlemen.
And then
mate.
we got the jumping knee. Here we go. Oh, head kick,
and then the jumping knee.
Oh. Just split their hands. Just split their hands.
Brandon Stowers, what is his chin made of?
And he looks like his eyes are back, so he's not dazed.
He
probably can't remember.
I was just going to say he's probably going to have a bit of a memory lapse of that second round.
Yeah, but he looks like he's clear. So
you know what, fellas? I know we touched on it earlier, but look at the conditioning of these two.
That's what I said.
They don't look like they're sweating.
The boys aren't even. Yeah, the boys aren't even puffing.
These boys could do 10 rounds tonight. We only get them for 3 though.
Oh, the knee there.
Oh, yeah. I think that one caught him low. I think that was just both throw knees at the same time. One came underneath the other.
That's a classic scenario, that one. Probably good news for Brandon Stowers, though. If he is still a little cloggy upstairs, this might give him a little bit more time to clear the cobwebs.
Yeah, for sure.
I just can't believe he took that shot.
I think the biggest thing you want to do is, Weapon X, he'd want to be in first here, straight up off here.
He's such a nice guy, Weapon X. He's trying to apologise to him from across the cage.
Yeah.
All right, the boys are good to go.
Just get that fire back into you straight away. You want to get on him straight away. There's a kick coming here. Oh, yeah. Nice body shot.
Joel's obviously giving him some level change.
Wow.
Lovely ankle pick in that one.
This is very important. If Weapon lost that first round.
Yes. Just want to get back to the fence here. Sprawl out hard. Grab around the body so you don't get lifted.
Oh, he's doing a very good job.
So here we go. The classic Southside MMA, Pasha Stoiler pressure grappling on display here.
I don't know what Joel he's asking. He's asking for which control, maybe foot on the hip. is the foot on the hip to start.
I think I know what he's looking to set up here.
There's an omoplata or a triangle there.
I think it's a triangle. There is a triangle set up from this position.
The only thing is you've got to get that foot out.
You've got to get the leg out. He's in
job.
half guard or the butterflies, is he?
There's a triangle set up that Josh Hinger actually taught us recently.
All right, yep.
From that position. So I'd say that's what he was thinking, but obviously that opportunity now no more. So strong overhook here from Weapon X in closed guard.
Yeah, put that right foot on the hip. He's got to start angling out here.
Yeah, there is a potential sweep option here with that deep overhook.
Yep. There we go. Now he's going to... The referee's asked for a little bit of action here. Paul Stowers is very animated in that corner.
He always is.
With Ty yelling out instructions over the Combat Lab corner.
Oh, this is his opportunity.
Here we go. Get that leg out. There we go.
Maybe that's what they were telling them. Bide the time, waiting for that setup to scramble back to their feet.
Well, a minute to go. I mean...
Oh, he swapped it over.
Into mount, too.
Into mount. Here we go. Pull that arm underneath him. There we go. This is a bad spot. I'd hop out of there now.
Oh, jeez.
Hop out of there. You know, it's 40 seconds left. The boys are telling him he's got to put the feet on the hip to get up.
Wow, that was an interesting position.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that one before. I think your Weapon X was actually at the top of the cage, hanging onto that arm.
20 seconds to go. Can we see Weapon X get back to his feet? Would do a lot in the judge's eyes.
Needs to ankle pick that left leg as he starts to get up. They keep going for their hips. You know, peel the leg out. It prevents them from basing down on it.
He's going for the choke. He's going for the choke.
Oh, that's in. That is in tight. Was that a tap? Oh, no.
No, that's time.
Jesus.
Wow.
How did he score that last round then?
Fantastic fight, gents.
Wild.
I don't want to be in the judges' hands right now, but...
Wow. I mean, it comes down to that classic question. What do you prefer, control time or damage?
That's right. And was it a 10-8 after the drop?
I love that
the crowd is absolutely going ballistic here.
The crowd is all screaming Brandon. I don't think they realise that both fighters are named Brandon, so we don't know who they're actually cheering for.
Sport for both fighters. They put on a great performance.
Put on a great performance tonight.
But you're right. Again, you know, he dropped him in the second. Was that a 10-8 round? I just don't know. No. I don't think it should be.
I know, but they're doing 10-7s now. You know?
Yeah, I don't agree with that.
No. So I'm not sure he put it on him here. Could have been seen as a 10-8. There's a few strikes there were clean.
I think they could do another couple of rounds. Look at those.
What was it? I think the only water's on him is from the corner. Putting the ice on the back. The scores are being tallied.
Here we go.
It was a great performance from both fighters here.
Very technical work too, which is always great to see. Here we go. Look at this. Controls the arm. Gets lifted.
Yeah.
Wait for it. We didn't get to see it. That's all right.
So, ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Judge 1 scores the contest 29-28 to the red corner. Judge 2 scores the contest 29-28 to the blue corner. And Judge 3 scores the contest 29-28 for your winner by split decision in the blue corner, Brandon Weapon X Walsh. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with Brandon Weapon X Walsh. Gets the win there by split decision. Brandon, what did you think when I was reading the scorecards? Were you confident you'd done enough?
credit to Brandon Stowers. He's a bloody tough bloke, you know. So good on him. Yeah, I guess it's just I've lost one. Like I've lost a pretty close fight before. It's not easy, but he's it is what it is. You win or learn.
Talk to me a little bit about that spinning back fist we saw in round 2. I mean, that landed about as clean as a shot could. Brandon Stowers showing off a hell of a chin coming back from that one. But was that something that you drilled coming into this fight?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I thought maybe it might pay off, and it did. You know, I tried to hit it Ty Duncan with it a couple of times. You know, so. But yeah, yeah.
Well, before I let you go, I know there's a lot of people you'd like to thank.
Yeah, I would. First of all, I'd like to thank my coach and my team at Combat Lab. They've been bloody unreal. Yeah, couldn't do enough for me. You know, they're great. I'd love to thank all my supporters and stuff here at Combat Lab. My mum, my missus, you know, my bros, my hometown bros from back over here. You know, yeah, everyone for coming out. You know.
Well, an absolute fan favourite here at Coastal Combat. Well done, Weapon X, back in the win column.